Hey guys, okay. Today I'm gonna teach you how to trade flip, and but mostly I'm gonna talk about like troubleshooting, how what kind of problem arise, like what kind of nuance that you didn't think of, when you trade flip, like why trade flip takes like so long for some people to execute, and yeah, that kind of stuff. So trade flip, of course, is 360 shove kick flip, So you do scoop and then you flick out and then it goes bam, right? So I'm sure you know that by the time you got to my videos, because you probably watched like few videos and then other people skating trade flip. And then like when you try, it doesn't work that way, right? Like when you try, it just doesn't. So the biggest problem with the trade flip is finding good scoop. Where do where do you put your foot? Like, how do you scoop it right? Like what is the sweet spot, so to speak? And then how do you get a right flick? Everything like just, and then it just like the problem is the more you try, sometimes it gets worse. And I'll explain that to you why, But anyway, like first of all, like foot positioning on the trade flip, I've seen like people position their foot from like right where like tail starts on the scoop side, and then all the way to up here, and then of course like you have to grab onto the tail like this with your toes, so like it'll be like kind of like grab like this, like. And it could be anywhere from here, like right where the tail starts, to all the way up here, like diagonal side. Like I've seen everybody do it like in a different position. Yeah, so like it's just where you are comfortable executing trade flip. It's not specific. There's like one spot, because like your body is different from your friend. Your friend tells you one thing and it doesn't work for you. Because like your ankle probably don't move exactly like your friend does. Or like you might be taller, you might be shorter, you might be like like you might be heavier, lighter. Like it doesn't matter, because you have your own spot. So like you have to figure out, in terms of scoop, where do you want to put? Like one of my friends actually put on top of the board and there's no grabbing it, like he can just kind of pop it, like, and then like I don't know how he does it. And in terms of front foot, I put him like really pointy this way, but I've seen like all kinds of foot position, but usually not towards the nose too much. It's like somewhere in the middle of it, things, like it's just kind of like somewhere around there. So you don't have to like follow a certain person's like exact foot position. You have to figure that stuff out, and as you learn this trick, like, because like you like, first of all, scoop is like the most important part of this trick. And then as you scoop, like you try like multiple spots and see which spot gives you most easiest way to scoop, not like most pop or something. Like when you learn this trick, you don't want to actually pop too much, because you just want to scoop it really quick. The reason why it is like when you try to pop really hard, like if you put a lot of force in it, what's going to happen is that you're going to lock this particular wheel right here. You're going to scoop this way. Then you're going to lock this particular wheel to the ground, And like, especially if you have a lot of friction on the ground, say like if you're on a very rough surface, what's going to happen is like this wheels, when you try to scoop it, it just kind of lock on the ground. Another thing is like if your trunk is really tight, that's another thing, can lock your wheel on the ground. And then like softer wheels, same thing. Like if you have softer wheel, like it could lock on the ground. And the thing is like if you keep trying to like force this like with like more power to it, like what happened is like you get tired and your body is tense, and then your speed gets reduced, and then you keep doing this, you know, you keep putting too much weight, and then like see how it's going over there. You want to actually like that. You want to actually like do like whoop, like that was double flip right there. Like, you know, it needs to stay, and then in order to do that, you have to be light, and you have to be quick, and you have to push the board forward a bit, you know, like so, like that way. You know? And then your body needs to be, in order to do that, your body needs to be light. You just need to kind of like jump, you know, but not not like really trying to jump. You just want to lift up your body just enough to execute this quickly. And then yeah, so don't try to jump really high and then like make more time for it. Like try to execute this trick quickly and then scoop it like really forward. And then if you can go somewhere like smooth surface on like, you know, concrete, very smooth, shiny concrete or something like that, or like, you know, if you have a marble ground like that, that'll be awesome. Anywhere that has like a less friction, that'll be good. And then you can loosen the truck on this problem, because like if your truck is really tight and your wheels are sharp and high or soft, you know, like it's just gonna, you know, it's just gonna like cause too much drag for you to scoop it forward like this, you know, like it needs to go and quick, you know. So like you have to develop that motion, like, and it takes a while. Like you can't just like learn this like in a week, like especially people who or not, like some people I feel like just they're physically just able to execute this trick pretty quickly, but someone like me, I try to learn it, gave up, and then learn it again, I gave up, and then I took like 20 something years to actually, now I can actually land like every other try or so. But yeah, like it's like it's gonna take a while, so like don't think like, you know, if you're like missing something at this point, like it doesn't mean you can't get it. Like it might take like 3 months, you know, like 3 months is like good amount of time if you focus on this trick. So like you got to try to develop this motion, and it needs to be quick. Like don't watch too much slow-mo, just watch slow-mo once, and then try to never watch too much slow-mo. It's like, cause like I've seen some tutorials like show you like slow-mo, play slow-mo over and over and over again, and I'm gonna play slow-mo on my stuff. But the thing is that at the end of the video, I'll give you just the real-time speed, like over and over and over, like maybe like 10 times, you know, because like your mind needs to be like completely understood the fact that like this is actually executed very quickly, because like tray flip actually takes longer than say like kick flip, right? So even burial flip doesn't take as much time in the air. So like in order for you to get like just little extra time, like first thing you need to do is like reduce the speed, reduce the time you need required to do tray flip, you know. So like it's better just quickly, just like then I can't tray flip with this one. Anyway, I've done it before with the handboard. Dang it, not today. But anyway, you want to do this quickly, and then you can actually try the trick. And then another biggest problem, second biggest problem on tray flip is over flick or under flick. So I've seen this quite often, that like a lot of people actually either over flick and under flick, and So obviously you can just kind of try to not flick too much, or like you try to flick a little more, you know. And then a way to do that is like say you're under flicking, then you could go into the board a little more, and as soon as board try to pop this way, you're gonna get a little more drag out of the flick, you know, like just kind of like. And then the same thing goes to on the other side. You can get out a little bit, and then like your foot is like say like heavily into the board. You could get out a little bit, try to balance it, you know, and then like try to get out, and then try not to flick too much. But anyway, if that doesn't work, another thing you can do is like one of the reason could be the grip tape, and then say like if you're over flicking, maybe grip tape is too sticky, and then under flicking is like grip tape might have been too worn out, or like, you know, you might want to like a little more like grippier grip tape. It depends, you know. So like, and then another thing is concave. So like if you have a like heavy concave, it could make you over flick, or if you have like flat board, like really little concave, it won't flick as good as it should to try to tray flip. So like if you learn tray flip, like it's gonna take a while, and then you're gonna end up getting new board at some point. So like, you know, like when it happens, like if your focus is on tray flip, then like change the board to have more concave or less concave, you know. So but yeah, like that's like one of the like last result for like, you know, flicking over flick or under flick is eventually if it like. And then another thing I see very often is someone not able to actually 360 shove the board, you know. So in this case, of course, like first thing you need to do is like you have to actually develop the muscle to do that. And then the other thing is like don't try to do it too hard. Like tray flip is like sort of like light trick. And one of my friends said like a long time ago, just try not to care about this trick, which sounds really weird, right? But basically like don't try to care too much. Just like just kind of around. I'm gonna blip that or something. But anyways, yeah, just kind of like, you know. But another thing is when you're like heavily like try to do it, what's gonna happen is like you're gonna end up like causing too much friction on the ground, and then you're not gonna let it rotate. You want to just kind of like, you want to just sweep it, you know, like don't try to pop it and sweep it, like just try to sweep it, you know. But if you try really hard and it takes you like a couple months, like I wouldn't say a couple months, but like couple weeks to try to scoop it, and it doesn't work, like your board might be too big, you know. Like it could be too big, and so like get a smaller board, because like right now tendency is like keep trying to go bigger and bigger and bigger. But the thing is that at some point, you know, like you're going to gain too much weight on the skateboard, and then you're not going to be able to physically move it, you know. So like, I've seen some kid, you know, like trying to tray flip like 875, and I'm like, dude, you know, you're probably gonna have a hard time. And he did have a hard time, and he never landed it, not in front of me. But yeah, I think that's about it today. If you have any other question or any problem or something like that, just let me know. Yeah, so hope you get this trick, and don't watch too much slow-mo on this trick, at least, you know. I'll play my real time right here, and I'll see you next time. Next video gonna be, I think, backside 180. Yeah, but anyway, I'll see you next time. See you.